journals, please.
I was. You was not in the
I know, look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to get started. How y'all doing this morning? Good. That's quiet. Let's get it. I'm sorry. You ready? You ready? All right, so listen. I need your focus towards the front board. It says, in any case, conducting a mock trial. Let me tell y'all something. I was so hyped to get to this part of the lesson. Because I was like, we done read 15 chapters of the book. And I'm like, I'm ready to do a trial. Okay, so what my thought process is, just so everybody understands, my thought process is this. I want us to do a mock trial. I want to watch the rest of the book on a movie, and I want to be out. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody with that? Yeah. We can do that? Okay, very good. Out like I'm done with that. If you're talking, I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention, stay focused. Sit your backs up against the chair, please. No ladies, thank you, Sandra. All right. And I'm going to come to Eric. You're talking, you can't hear. And you're going to ask questions. All right? When we can answer the questions as we're talking. Everybody should have something to write with so that they're successful. If you don't, please raise your hand at this time and let me know what you need in order to be successful. So since we're here and our eyes and focus are towards the front of the board, Eric, would you do me a favor and read today's daily objective?
By the end of the lesson, students will be able to understand key terms associated with the United States court system and learn what the main components of a court proceeding are in order to engage the novel To Kill a Mockingbird and its subject matter through the mock trial process.
Okay. So by the end of the lesson, students will be able to, number one, do what?
They will understand key terms.
Understand key terms associated with what?
The United States court system.
With the United States court system, absolutely. What's the second thing we're going to learn to do after we understand key terms? What else are we going to learn? We're going to learn the main components of a court proceeding, absolutely. In order for us to be able to engage the novel To Kill a Mockingbird. Because at this point, I feel like we've engaged the text enough, and you guys know about Scout and Jim and Boo Randy and what's going on, and Atticus, the father, he's a trial attorney, and he's about to try the case for Tom Robinson, who's been accused of raping a white woman in Macomb County. Okay? So, listen up if you're talking.
Oh yeah.
So what I want to do is to be able to engage that part of the text alone through the mock trial process. Absolutely, when she's stuck in the house. So we'll talk about all of that through that mock trial process. Any questions about that? So we're about to play a game. Your focus needs to be up front. Playing a game. How well do you know the courts? That's the game we play. Y'all ready? Yeah. No, seriously. Y'all ready? Yeah. How well do you know the courts? So I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to flash on the screen next. Because what I'm about to flash on the screen next is what you're going to do. And you're only going to have, guess how many minutes? 2 minutes to make it do what it do. Pay attention. I want you to ask yourself these questions. Keeping it to yourself, you're not sharing it with anybody. I want to know who you know are the key players in a courtroom. I want to know what you know. Don't tell me, you're going to write it down. In a minute, when we come, nobody should be right. Nobody should have turned the page and did nothing. Put the pencils down, back up from the desk and let it go. Put your hands up, that's what I'm saying. Put your hands up, you're arrested right now. Listening, paying attention to the board. What are the stages of a trial? I want to know what happens in the courtroom. Tell me about the stages of a trial. Then after that, I want you to write down as many words as you know associated with court, with trials. As many as you can come up with in 2 minutes. So I want all of this and as much of it as you can do in 2 minutes. Ms. Hamilton's going to put time on the clock. And your time starts.
We gotta write the question.
You don't have to write the question, you're writing the answers. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time has started. Now let's go to work. Writing down everything you know about court. Writing down everything you know about the court. Write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Nobody's talking. Go to work. You need this thing? Come on, honey bunches. Come on, honey bunches. I want you to know something about trials. Who the key players in the courtroom? Who the people be in the courtroom? You write it down, write it down, write it down. What's the stages of the trial? What happens? What are the court? Give me some terms that you know, that you've heard people say, that have something to do with court, legal proceedings. Everything you know, we should be seeing a whole lot running down this way. Whole lot. We're going to high school, we're getting high. Let's go. Everybody knows some terms. We ain't got nothing on the baby. Let's go to work. How much time we got? Me playing. 45 seconds is left on the clock. 45 seconds left on the clock. You better be writing feverishly. Feverishly. Yes, let's go.
20 seconds left.
Shh. Write it down. Write it down. Write down whatever you think. Write down what 20 seconds was left. Probably 15 seconds now. 15 seconds. Let's go to work. And that's your time. That's your time. That's your time. Now I want you to take with your tables and I want you to share the terms you have. Check off the terms you might have. Check off the terms and see if they have some of the same ones. Let's go to work. Let's have that conversation with each other. What y'all got? What you have? Talk about what you got.
Think about words.
Another 20 seconds to wrap that up. I want to hear what some people have. I want you to share with me what you might have come up with. What you might have come up with. All right, Tony, what's something you had on your paper? He had judge and jury. What do you want to add to his? What he said?
Prosecutor and defendant.
Okay, prosecutor and defendant and defense attorneys, right? Right, they defend the defendant, right? What you got? You about to do, okay, you were about to say that. You got nothing else? Attorney, okay. Witness and police, absolutely. What you got, Angel?
They be like all rise for a judge, whoever.
I love it. All rise. That's exactly what they say when you come into the courtroom. And in some cases, depending on where you are in the country, you guys, they might say something like this. Oyee, oyee, oyee. All rise for the judge and the honorable whoever is presiding. And you say, oyee, oyee. What is they saying? I have no idea. But I've heard that several times going to the courts. Yes.
Sometimes they be making you, I think like promise you'll tell the truth. And then
Okay, so you have to, right, so you have to what? You have to be sworn in. That's what it's called. You have to be sworn in. All right, that means you affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. All right, you're sworn in. I love it. Any
How
other?
many of you all this is new for you? Like, do you understand these terms, or are these things like completely new? Thumbs up, middle, or down in terms of your understanding of court terms or
That you understand something about the court system and what we've been talking about. Okay, so some people are in the middle a little bit, and that's good. Listen, Some people are here, some people are right here. Hopefully nobody is right here, right? I didn't see any thumbs down. So listen, that's a good thing. Because the more you learn from right here and here, the more you grow. So don't trip. Because by the end, I promise you, you will be a true connoisseur of, and you say, what is a connoisseur? That means somebody that really delves into what is going on in the process of the course. So nobody will be able to pull the wool over your eyes no more. Okay? Because we're going to do a mock trial. Is there anybody else that knows any other terms that we just didn't mention? Guilty or not guilty? Absolutely. Guilty or innocent? Objection. Absolutely. Okay? Those are great terms. All right, pay attention. Your focus is back towards the board. How many of you have ever seen, by the raising of your hand, the show Law and Order? Whether it is just the regular Law and Order, or if it's Criminal Intent, or if it's Special Victims Unit, you've seen something that says Law and Order. We're going to get to that. Okay, good. What about Judge Greg Mathis? What about him? What about Judge Greg Mathis? All right, you know what I like about him? I think he's really, really funny, but he's also very truthful too. He's real. He has that brother tone when he's talking to you. He acts like you. He acts like me? Okay. I love it. All right, listen.
She's too smart.
Judge Judy Shines.
Yeah, man. Smart girl. She gets my
She gets on everybody. She's so irritating, right? But this woman has been around for years and she knows the legal system. And she won't let you say and do anything in her courtroom.
When people like Judgment Day, I be thinking about her.
Oh, you think about Judge Judy? We got a different judge on Judgment Day. And then how about People's Court? Has anybody ever seen the show People's Court? Raise your hand if you've ever seen that show. Okay. All right, I was going to say, this is a pretty old show. So most of you guys might have seen Divorce Court and all that kind of stuff. So it's still the same thing with the People's Court. That the people come in and they have a case against someone else and they hear it, and then whatever the term is that they get found with, whether it's innocent or guilty, they pay the fines of the restitution. Paying attention to the center of the board. Everybody's talking. Ariana. Eddie. Your focus would be this way and not in the face. Thank you. What words do you hear but can't define? All right. Have anybody ever heard the term arraignment on any of these TV shows? You're going to be arraigned. We're going to be arraigned. What do you think? What does it mean when you see them about to be arraigned? Say it again. Tell you when your court date is. Right. All right.
Okay, so everybody should be writing that down. Write down what arraignment means.
Arraignment. All right. That means I have a court date. A court date. A court date. Do you need a pencil to be successful? Thank you, sir. I like it. What about the word indictment? Indictment. Have you ever heard the word indictment?
I've heard about that.
You've heard it? All right, what do you think it means to be indicted?
Put together in here.
To be charged with a crime.
Also, I was about to say to like go to jail until you gotta have a court date.
Well, no, because right now you've been held without bond if you're going to jail. Huh? Accused? Yeah, so if I'm indicted, that means that I've been found guilty. Okay? I've been found guilty and I've been indicted for a charge and I'm awaiting my sentencing. Okay? So I'm glad to know that many of you guys have seen these shows. Don't allow these terms to get the best of you. You will know them, and I will give you a glossary. Listen up. A glossary of these terms so you're not kind of left out there flying in the wind. Okay? Stay focused.